This king had two handsome princes. When they grew up, they told their father they wanted to travel the world. After hearing this, the king prepared a bag of gold coins for each of them. Then he reluctantly sent them away. The two princes arrived at a marketplace and bought 2 bouquets of flowers. After tying different ribbons on them, they continued their journey. Then they saw an old man selling wild beasts. Out of compassion, they bought the wild beasts and continued forward. Soon they came to a crossroads. The two princes decided to part ways there. They tied the 2 bouquets to a tree as an agreement. If the other's bouquet withered, it would mean they had died. The elder brother came to a new city, and this city was draped everywhere with black mourning cloth. He came to a tavern to inquire about the reason. It turned out that a strange knight had come to the city. He demanded that the king give him the kingdom and the princess, and the king's son was killed in battle because of this, so the whole city was in mourning. After hearing this, the prince immediately challenged the knight, and the prince, swift with his sword, quickly split the knight in half. After the prince succeeded, the king betrothed the princess to him. Thus, they lived happily together. And on this day, the king suddenly wanted to eat wild boar meat. After hearing this, the prince immediately rushed to the forest, and after nightfall, he heard a voice from the tree. The voice told the prince that she was cold. The kind prince invited her to warm up together, but the old witch was very afraid of the prince's wild beasts, so she gave the prince a vine rod. She said that by striking the beasts with the vine rod, they wouldn't be frightening. After the prince did as told, the beasts turned to stone. The old woman instantly jumped down and snatched the vine rod. Then she also turned the prince into stone. The king and princess, however, could not find any trace of the prince. A few months later, the second prince came to the crossroads. He saw that his brother's bouquet had completely withered, so he followed the direction his brother had taken and came to his city. The bartender told the second prince about his brother's deeds, so he entered the forest with his wild beasts. When nightfall came, the old witch likewise set her sights on the second prince. She decided to use the same trick again, but the second prince looked at the vine rod and began to suspect. It was very likely that this witch had captured his brother, so he struck the ground 3 times with the vine rod. The old witch quickly jumped down from the tree. The 3 wild beasts pounced on the old witch. Having no choice, the old witch confessed the truth, so the second prince used the vine rod to rescue his brother and the beasts. The second prince decided to avenge his brother. He struck the old witch with the vine rod and turned her into stone, leaving her to repent forever in this forest.